Hello everyone and welcome to Immortal Realm. You guys requested me for this video and so here we are. Number 10 on our list is Doomed to be a King. Our main character is an unfortunate time traveler and during his journey he ends up in a different world. At the start of this manhwa, you will see that the main character acts like a wimp, but slowly and slowly a huge character development will take place. Our main character will become overpowered. You will see that the main character gets a system and he tries to leverage the system to its max potential. One day, our main character occupies a mountain and crowns himself as the king. And from there onwards, he starts his journey to build this mountain into one of the most advanced territory in the whole kingdom. The best thing about kingdom building manhwas is how the main character uses his knowledge to sell things, to make powerful allies, and to solve the problems of the people. This manhwa is very good. The story, the plot, the art, everything is beautiful. Number 9 on our list is It Starts with a Mountain. Now, this manhwa has 16 chapters that are available on website, but if you go onto YouTube and search this, then you will find that it has more than 38 chapters. A strategic leader was playing a game, but then he gets isekai'd into this game. The game in which he gets isekai'd is full of wars and conflicts. Our main character does not become a king after ending up in this world. Instead, he becomes the leader of a bandit group. But fate is so cruel and the bandit group which he became the leader of plans to ditch him. Each and every person has already left him with only 2 people by his side and they were also planning to leave him. But our main character begs them to stop and serve him. And that is how our main character starts his journey in this world of chaos as the bandit leader, and slowly he builds up powerful connections which help him defeat enemies and conquer lands and wealth. Here our main character also has a system. Number 8 on our list is The Max Level Hero Has Returned. This manhwa has one of the most beautiful art and a superb main character. The weak prince of an insignificant country, Prince Devi. After becoming comatose, his soul escaped into the temple where the souls of the hero have gathered. He trained for 1,000 years and he has now returned as a max level hero. Our main character has trained in the art of assassination. He is an expert in holy magic. He is a necromancer. He is an expert blacksmith and he is also a master swordsman. With these qualifications, our main character returns back and when he opens his eyes, he realizes that behind all these things was a major conspiracy, and thus our main character Devi starts his royal life and revenge plan. At the start of this story, there is no kingdom building, but after 25 chapters you will find that the kingdom building has begun. Number 7 on our list is Dungeon Reset. This is one of the most popular kingdom building manhwas. When we woke up, we were in an unknown forest, greeted by a talking rabbit who explained to us the rules of the twisted game we were forced to take part in. We had to survive in that weird world full of traps and monsters with only game-like skills to help us. And of course, mine was useless. Now this is what our main character thinks. This is the story of how he was summoned into a different world along with other people, but his skill was useless. Then, during an incident, the members of his party believed that he has died and choose to abandon him. But when the main character opens his eyes, he sees a message. Stage 1 cleared. The dungeon will be reset and all of your wounds would be healed. And that is when the main character is shocked. What is happening? Why am I still alive? Then they realize that this is a kind of bug, and using this bug, our main character builds up his own territory. It's a very interesting and refreshing story. You will see how our main character survives using the most basic skills that he was given by the system. Number 6 on our list is Return of the Manhua Sect. This is a new manhwa that released this year. Chunmyung, the 13th disciple of the Manhua sect, one of the 3 great swordsmen, Plum Blossom Sword Saint, defeated Chunma, who has brought destruction and disarray into the world of Morim. After the battle, he breathes his last breath on top of the headquarter mountain of the heavenly demon sect. But the moment he opens his eyes, he realizes that he is reborn after 100 years into the body of a child. But wait, he is not born into the body of an ordinary child, but the body of a child of the Beggars Union, who is often bullied. Then he tries to inquire about his sect and realizes that Manhwa sect has already fallen. And with this, our main character starts his journey in order to revive his sect. The art is very beautiful and our main character is very powerful and smart. Number 5 on our list is Bug Player. Now this manhwa is one of the most underrated manhwas, but this has a good story, an awesome main character and a very good plot. Our main character was an ordinary young man who was playing an RPG game called Paradiso, but while playing he died, and then the next thing is he gets reincarnated into the game as in the body of Jared, who is a good for nothing, ultra high, obese young lord. And from there onwards, you will see how the main character utilizes bugs in the game in order to become lean and handsome and in order to manage his territory. The art in season 1 is much better than the art in season 2 of this manhwa. Our main character is overpowered. What I like most about this story is how Jared uses his brain in order to solve the problems of his territory, and how the people around him starts talking about him, that how can a trash, good for nothing, obese become such a great young lord. Number 4 on our list is Trash of the Count's Family. When I opened my eyes, I was inside a novel, The Birth of a Hero. The Birth of a Hero was a novel that was focused on the adventures of the main character, Choi-han, a high school boy who was transported to a different dimension from Earth, along with the birth of numerous heroes of the continent. I became a part of that novel as the Trash Count, the family that oversaw the territory where the first village that Choi-han visits is located. The problem is that Choi-han becomes twisted after the village and everyone in it are destroyed by assassins. The bigger problem is the fact that this stupid Trash who I have become doesn't know about what happened in the village and messes with Choi-han only to get beaten to a pulp. This is going to be a problem. Now all these are the thoughts of our main character, and that is how our main character thinks of avoiding the problems. But unfortunately he ends up in it. This is a very awesome manhwa. Although our main character is not overpowered, our main character is very smart. Number 3 on our list is Starting from today, I'll work as a city lord. When a gaming otaku gains the power to cross over to other worlds, he will obviously have to figure out what to do with it. And one day our main character buys a city from a scammer. The city is in ruins. The people are too poor and the beast women are caught up in cages. But after seeing this, our main character does not get demotivated. Instead, he uses his brain in order to form this whole trash city into the most beautiful and prosperous city. You will see how our main character recruits cat women, fox women and rabbit women. Number 2 on our list is Spirit Farmer. The average Korean citizen who has been desperately trying to be a hero for 11 years has realized that he cannot fulfill his dream. After giving up on everything, Lee Kun-woo decided to become a farmer and live his quiet life. But everything is not so simple, and then one day he finds out that he has awakened as a special class known as Spirit Farmer. This manhwa is very heartwarming. I think you should all give it a try. And on number 1, we have the best web novel on kingdom building, and this is adapted into a manhwa known as Release the Witch. A male engineer transmigrated into another world and he became a prince. Now in this world, witches do exist and they have supernatural powers too. But in this world, witches are regarded as evil, as demon, and people think that witches bring upon destruction and devastation, and so witches are looked upon with disdain and are killed. But our main character has a different approach. He takes all the witches as his allies and uses their powers in order to build his city into a more prosperous one. This manhwa has an awesome storyline, and we also have more than 280 chapters. Although the chapters are not long, but they are very interesting. Our main character is very smart and the art is good. Well, that's all for today's video, and I hope you liked the video. Could you subscribe to our channel so that whenever I upload something new, you would be the first to be informed. See you in the next video. Have a very beautiful day.